So I just tried, instead of launching this through MultiMC, launching it through Prism, which is like a fork of MultiMC. It's supposed to be more better. Apparently OBS didn't like capturing the video through that, and I didn't realize that until after I started the stream, because I just assumed it would window capture the same, but apparently not. So I had to close out of Prism and relaunch it in MultiMC, and I'll debug that later if I'm going to continue on with Prism. We will see. We will see. So, tungsten steel, we are making one every 5.50 seconds. That's like every 10 ticks. Right? Over here, we are cooling every 0.55 seconds, which is 11 ticks. So we are gaining an ingot every 20 ingots that come through. Something like that. Is that how math works? I don't know. Or are we gaining 1 per second? I don't know. It's something like that. Either way, we are gaining faster than we are cooling, so our goal for today is to make this more faster. We need this to be greater, or I guess less than 0.5. Right now it's greater than 0.5. So this shut off. Right now it's not an issue. As soon as we start using a whole lot of tungsten steel, this drops down, this thing kicks on, and then if it's backed up with other things, it'll never stop because we were making tungsten steel way faster. So I don't know. Like, we got to get that figured out. So we were looking at yesterday getting all of this stuff going so we can start into ZPM. That's the next power tier. How much stuff this is going to take and if we're going to get there today is still up in the air, but this is what we're looking at. All right, so we need naquadah dust plus fluoroantimonic acid. That sounds delicious. I'm going to have some of that for breakfast tomorrow, I think. So that's hydrofluoric acid plus antimony trifluoride dust. How do we get antimony trifluoride? It's the same thing. How do we get this impure enriched naquadah then? So we need naquadah plus fluoroantimonic, and in order to get the fluoroantimonic, we need the antimony trifluoride dust, which comes from the stuff that we're trying to make. So antimony trioxide plus hydrofluoric makes this. Okay. This is what we are looking for. Right here. Hydrofluoric antimony trioxide. So antimony trioxide, if we don't have that, we make it this way. Yep. And we should have plenty of antimony dust, yes. We have a lot. And then if not, we have essence to make more. All right, so let's do the thing here. So we want... Yeah, we don't have this. So this guy... This is just a chemical reactor. LCR. We want to put this guy in... I guess we'll put in the number 1. Right there. That looks like a good home for it. So then we want the antimony trifluoride. Again, LCR. Get rid of that. Actually, did this other one have a secondary? I don't remember. No. Okay. So this one we'll put into here. That's fine. All right. So now we need to make this. This is what we're making. So in order to make that, that is going these products into a LCR as well, unnumbered. We will get rid of the byproduct, and we are only going to be caring about this. But this is a new fluid, so we need a 1K. And we need to make a home for that. All right, so we want fluoroantimonic acid. Did I spell that right, actually? I'm not sure. Maybe I did. And then that's going to be this. Let me double check this. Fluoroantimonic acid. Yeah, that's right. All right, so that goes into there. So that is this done. So now we should be able to do this. So this is an LCR, LUV, and that gets us a few things here. All we care about are these, though. Now, do we care about the enriched or do we care about the other one? I guess we could make a recipe for both. So this is coming from the enriched. I guess we care about the enriched. Oh, this is Naquadaria. I thought it was impure enriched Naquadah, and then I thought it was impure Naquadah, but it's not. This is two different items. Okay. That's Naquadaria. I feel like I should make 3 recipes here, which sounds kind of stupid, but I think I should do this. So we have this one, this one, this one. I think that makes sense. In my mind, that makes sense. LCR. So we want that guy here, and then we want these guys here. And then we also want this one. Where does that go? With LCR as well. Okay. So that should be all of this. So I should be able to make trinium sulfide. That's, oh wait, no, I didn't make the recipe for this one yet. So we're just going to care about this. LCR. Trinium sulfide. Can I make you? Let's see. I don't know if our LCRs have been upgraded to do LUV. Looks like. That is kind of slow, though. That might need to be in its own special thing. What about this guy? I don't think they were in the wrong machine. Oh, this is a centrifuge. This is the wrong machine. Yep. 100%. Oh, right. I didn't make a spot for this one. Let's do that. Yeah. We need to move that over to centrifuge. I'll take care of that in a moment. You guys are right. Absolutely. I did make that mistake. So now we got a home for this Naquadaria. There we go. Would that be this one then? Yeah, it's this one. I forgot. Those are 2 separate ones. They're named the same, but they're 2 separate LCRs. Okay, so this one, we are trying to make this, but that's never going to happen because that's supposed to go into a center fudge. Which means I need to remove something. This. Drum. Well, let me. What is this stuff? Impure enriched. Impure enriched naquadah. Naquadah. But it won't let me put it in here. I don't understand why. I thought. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. Wait. Okay. Yep. All right. There's so many fluids that are like named so similar. You'll have to forgive me. You will have to forgive me. You have no choice. All right. This is impure enriched naquadah solution. I did do Naquadaria. Yeah, they're two similar names. There we go. Weird. It's almost like you have a spot for something, it'll go into the system. Unlike if you don't have a spot for something. Okay, so I need to like fix this LCR back here. This is never gonna finish, so I need to actually cancel this recipe first off. Then we need to boop boop. Okay. So this recipe is supposed to go into a center fudge. Center fudge. All right. This guy. We did it! I made the dust. I did the thing. So that's this guy. All right, so this should probably be a ×4 recipe. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep. So if I do this again, it's gonna do it ×4. This is kind of slow. Impure enriched naquadah. $30 seconds. Actually, it's 15 seconds because we're going ZPM, I think. Actually, no, we're going UV. 7.5. You know what? It's a made-up word, and I don't honestly care. I'm not a huge Stargate person. What are we doing now? So we did this, that. So trinium dust. So we centrifuge. No. What do we do? What do we do? We electrolyze. Wait a second. Oh, this requires ZPM. So we can't do that yet. So wait a second. Hold up. How do we get the trinium dust out of the sulfide? Recipe. So we have the sulfide dust. Why is it so hard to try and figure this out? I don't understand. So we are trying to make the Naquadah alloy dust, which this requires trinium. So we have the trinium sulfide. So if I look at trinium sulfide, the recipe and how to get this, where does it show how I am supposed to obtain that? I feel like I am missing something. It's not, it can't be that. So we get, okay, so we just make Naquadah alloy dust and then we get it. That's how we do this. Why does it feel like I am missing something here? Let's go back to here. What are the uses of this? This will probably help me. Okay, so we turn this with zinc into an ingot. Okay. Then we take that ingot, we cool it with helium gas, liquid helium, we get helium gas back, and then we get a trinium ingot. And from there, we can macerate it. Great. That sounds like fun. So that means we need a new electric blast furnace. Copy pasta gadget. What is on this? Not what we want. From here to here. Paste. All right, paste it. LUV energy. Boop. 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 All right, we got that done. What is... Oh. Right, so we have this guy, and we want to make hot trinium, which means... we're doing this recipe. So we don't need this. Invar. Should make more of these. Right, so we need trinium sulfide and zinc dust. This is, does that need a number? No number. This requires an Naquadah. All right. LUV energy converter. Point. Wrench. This guy. Boop, 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 boop. I booped all the things. We did it, everybody. Boop, boop, boop. Machine controller. Level. Emitter. Let's make some more of these. So this is going to be based on trinium ingot. 4096, 3800, invert, this guy, boop, boop. Oh, I didn't put the machine controller in. Boop, and invert. Okay, so we are good there. I think the only thing we need to do is just connect this guy, and we are rocking and rolling. Okay, so now we need to tell the system to keep this stocked. This takes 10 seconds. All right. Sign. Trinium. You don't think it's set up with liquid helium? Might not be. I don't even know where you have that set up. Right here? That's set up with liquid helium. All right. So that's ready to go. So now we need to tell the system to keep the sulfide stuff stocked. This is probably a mistake sitting it this high. It is quite possibly a mistake. We'll see how this goes. I'm just afraid that if we do something like this, it is going to occupy our machines for far too long. I guess we could make this better if I take like this stuff here and I multiply the recipe, so it's just doing more at a time. Although this is going decently fast, so maybe that doesn't matter. Yeah, this is our slowdown here. This is taking 7.5 seconds, I think is what it was. Let me take a look. Yeah, this is going to be blocking our main number 1 LCR for a while. So this will most likely have to go in its own separate. And that is perfectly fine. I will make such arrangements. Yep, right. Nope. When you go down, I'm not pressing H. There we go. You go down 1 Y level. That is not the button that I meant to press. Okay, so what are we missing here? We're missing all of those. And this. Oh boy, we're missing all the things. What even is that? IV quad. Yeah, I guess so. IV input. EV quad or quad input. You thought it was Thursday and you're gonna be sad, but then it wasn't Thursday, and so you're still sad for a totally different reason. You're sad because you're not sad. Is that what's going on here? Yo, we have 2 of those? I don't think we need 2 of these here. I'll have to adjust this. And then what is this block that we are missing? That is quadruple output hatch. Do we need that is the question here. What are we making? Oh, I guess we can just do... I'm going to change this up. ME output bus hatch. Okay. LUV energy. We're going to swippity swap these out. We want these going faster. These are kind of important. LCR number 1 is still on the IV hatch. Yeah, this is a copy of LCR number 1, right? I don't know if you're giving me that information for a reason or just pointing out. I don't know. It's hard for me to judge what you're trying to convey through text. Then these guys need to be pointed down here. So we need item and fluid. Item, fluid, item, fluid. So we don't need... where am I? Right here. We don't need this guy. Will the plug get forgotten? That is the question. Will the plug get forgotten? I don't know what you mean by the plug. I should probably know what you mean, but I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so we want storage bus. Interface. Um, guess we'll do it right there. Trying to figure out where I wanted to power this thing from. I was gonna do it here, but that works. And if we're doing it like that, I guess we can do that. Okay. So this needs to be renamed. Actually, wait a second. No, this is fine. I don't know what I'm going to name this one. I guess we will just name this one LCR number 1 NAC. What stuff? Or I guess I don't even need a number 1 on there. We'll just call it LCR. Okay, so this is going to need a circuit blocking mode. I don't really care about locking crafting, but we do need to have these things report inaccessible. Give it a PowerPoint presentation. And then we just need to run some ME cable. So this is 7 of 8, so that's not enough. This is, whoop, where am I? Over here. This is going to require 3. So I can make this dense down this way. Could do that. So now, oh, I need another smart. So we're 4 of 8, so I should be able to hook this up without issue. How many stacks of this cable do I need in my inventory? A lot, apparently. Okay, so I should now be able to remove... No, I wanted to remove this stuff. One thing I do want to make sure is since I moved those recipes that nothing's broken, but no, it looks like this is the only recipe that's going and it's just working. All of this just works. Lamp, bulb, light, something. There we go. Is it worth putting overflow on the Naquita fluid discs? I suspect we'll be taking this stuff and getting rid of it. So we can centrifuge this to get the enriched and get the trinium out. Yeah. We don't have any... Wait, where's the enriched going? Do I not have a spot for the enriched? I guess I need a spot for that. That's probably being backed up somewhere. Yeah, I need a disc. Enriched. Aha. We had 149 buckets kind of floating around somewhere. Probably upstairs in the centrifuge. So the enriched stuff, what do we do with this? We mix it with sulfuric acid to get acidic enriched. How would we do that? What does this do? That turns into enriched Naqua sulfate dust. Okay. So I need to make a mixer recipe for this. Which means another disc. This one. Hello? It won't let me type in here. Alright, so there's this guy and that guy. So we don't have any of this because we haven't made that yet. That's all coming from a mixer. Does this require a certain power level? Not really. Nah, we're good. Okay, so this stuff gets turned into what? Into a centrifuge. That's fast of centrifuge. So I'm going to need an Aqueduct waste disc. Don't care about the fluorine. I don't care about that, honestly. Not for this. So that is centrifuge. So let's make the waste disc. All right, so we got that in there, and then this stuff does what? We can distill it. I guess we'd want to distill it. It just so happens we have a spot for a distillation tower here. Doesn't it still need to turn it back into the original liquids? Yeah, but that's the waste, right? This has no purpose other than this.
SN0W_gel just resubscribed for 36 months. Hi part.
Okay, we are over capacity here, so I need to fix something here. Yo, Snowjill, hey, welcome back. Thank you for the 36 months and the tier 3 support. Thank you. Appreciate that. I run dense cable to this spot and see where we are. Oh. Smart. I have one on me. 7 of 8 channels. We are good now. So this would be 8 of 8 channels when I attach that. Let's just go ahead and attach it then. Okay. So this we're going to do enriched in Aqueduct waste. Oh, that's an input hatch. This should be a stocking. I don't want it to hold a specific amount. I just want it to do anything of that type. All right. And then does that have a specific power level? HV. So we're fine. So sine. I don't know why I put that on the controller. I should have put it up here. That was kind of dumb. Makes it harder to click on the controller if I need to see in there. There's no reason to click on the maintenance hatch. Probably go through and fix that at some point. All right, so we have that set up. So whenever we get any of the Aqueduct waste, it goes and gets turned into this stuff again. Cool. So that's taken care of. So this stuff, this is going to get turned into ingots. It takes 6 of those to make an ingot. Okay. Oh, you're right. You're right. That is not set up correctly. There is 3 outputs, isn't there? Yep, we need this to be one more higher, which means we are gonna need another channel. So I can just run dense keep over just a little bit further. Okay, 7 of 8 channels now, so I can add that other one, and we'll be at 8 of 8. ME output hatch. All right, now we good. Oh, this doesn't have an item output. Shoot, we're not good. Dang it. So I need one more channel. All right, now we are good. So the item that comes out here, Naquadal waste. So there's our item, and there's our 3 fluids. 1, 2, 3. We good. Power? Oh no. Guys, did you know?
Just resubscribed for 89 months.
Did you guys know that machines that require power to operate actually need to be given power to operate? I bet you didn't know that. Especially if you watched my streams before, I bet you didn't know that. I think that's the first one I've blown up. We've been working with so much OUV recently, I didn't even think. But that's what I think about the EV one. You get blowed up, sucker. At least it didn't, like, cause any destruction. Okay. Now we good. Yep, first boom of the mod pack. Yep. It was bound to happen eventually. All right, so this guy. We need this hydrogen gas and an EBF. Let's do a few of those just so we have extra. Do one of those. I think that crafts 4, and then I'll craft 4 of these. Gonna take a minute for all these bits and pieces to come through. So while we wait, let's hook up the undercarriage. Oh, I already got this hooked up. Look how smart I am. I already did it. And I gave it channels too. I am smart. Machine controller. I don't care what any of you guys say. I'm smart, okay? SMRT smart. Level emitter. So this is making Nequita ingot. Boop. Can I pasta? I pasta. Remember the good old days of IC when your base blows up and you put the wrong power tier? Yes. Yes, I do. And wasn't it like the higher the power difference, the bigger the boom? It wasn't just a standard TNT explosion or creeper explosion. It was like, it could get like really big and take a lot of things with it. Yeah, use the wrong tool and just like a 10% chance to get the thing back, or you get a machine frame back. It's just like, what the heck? What are we doing here? This is making enrich Nequita. So I need to tell the system to actually craft that stuff. Does it need fluid output? Oh, it does. We good? Oh, it needs fluid input. I didn't give it a fluid input. That is taking hydrogen. This does not require a circuit number. Okay. We gotta go tell the system to make that stuff now. Whoop. Where am I? Over here. It's happening, everybody. It's happening. Okay. So if I wanted to make... I need to make the Naquadah alloy dust. So I need trinium. How are we doing, Trin? Okay. So this guy, this is a number 2 mixer. Mixer number 2. I need a recipe to make the dust. Whoops. Macerator. Macerator. Right. So I should be able to tell it to make the alloy dust. It's gonna make osmiridium dust. Did that just kick on these things? Are we not keeping any of that stocked? Mixer. Something wrong? Number 1 mixer. Is this thing bunged up? What's up? Crafting is locked. What is going on here? Must have screwed that up at some point. I don't know. Try again. It's the power tier, isn't it? That's LUV. This is IV. Okay. Power tier. And this one. Don't worry, everybody. I got it under control. Way faster than anybody in chat figured it out. Easy. Easy. All right, so what was I making? I was making this stuff, right? Alloy dust, this. Okay, so we can make that now. And then that gets EBF'd into hot Naquadah alloy ingots. What is my stance on the large mixers? I mean, I haven't needed them, so that's my stance right now. All right, so we want to turn this into this, which means we're gonna need that. Stocking. Input hatch. I guess that's fine, but I'm gonna put in the first slot because that's where I want it. This is gonna need this. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. And we're only outputting the ingot. LUV energy. Point. Machine controller. Level emitter. Boop boop. Boop. Boop boop. One of those, one of these. And that is going to be on the ingot. Boop, 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 boop. And we're off to the races. Sign. All right. Yeah, this is to get to the next power tier. That's what we're working on right now. All right, so we need to tell it to actually craft that dust and keep that stocked.
Lolacree just resubscribed for 47 months. Hi Hypno and
Hi.
Chat Hype Wave Hype Heart.
Lolo, thank you for the 47 months. Appreciate that support, that continued support, and the tier 2. Thank you, Lolo. Yo, did I say thanks to X-Ray Trek? How long ago was that? X-Ray Trek. Did I not say thank you to you? Thank you for the 89 months and the tier 3 support. Thank you, X-Ray Trek. Okay, so that's running. We are making the ingots. Making moats. Things are happening. Making circuits. Are we doing circuits? Oh, we're just making a few of them to keep them topped up. The fluids that start with NAC will back up fast. Didn't we take care of that? Oh, we haven't taken care of it. What do we do with this? We center fudge it. I thought we had already taken care of all the dealios. Apparently not. I feel like that's just something that we should passively do. We don't have a passive center fudge. Maybe I should make another one. Huh. Actually, not there. For right now, I'm gonna do this. I don't know how like bad this is gonna be. It's probably better that I just set up another machine, but I want to make sure we are not overfilling on that stuff. So this stuff, what are we doing with? Enrich Naquidus solution. This is being turned into the acetic stuff, and then that is going into making the ingots. We're gonna have to start worrying about our power. I'm very certain we are getting a lot of machines that we're putting up at LUV power. I mean, it looks like we're still fine right now. We're only about maybe up to 3/4 utilization. 2/3, 3/4, something like that. I do believe, though, we were at like 9% on some of these rotors yesterday. Let's take a look. Some of them might be out of order now. Oh, yeah. These are... We need new rotors here. At least 3. Nobody else? Alright, we good. Yeah, this one's probably about ready to break then, yeah? 3%? What about these? These should all be about the same. 9%? 86. 91. So a lot of these on the back like have low utilization. So those are all fine. I don't know why, but these seem to get used more than that, and it might just be like how they're laid out on the AE network. I don't remember. But yeah, look at this. We were losing power. Are we still losing power? It looks like we're gaining. We're losing and we're gaining. That's not good. I think it's time we either add more turbines or I think that's all we can do. If we add more turbines, that probably means we have to make more steam. LUV rotor? I don't know if we can reach the next rotors. I don't even know what the next rotor is. We were doing Twinite. The next one's Dragon Steel. Cadmium, excuse me, cadmium, magnesium diboride, and tungsten with refined sunflower oil, crystallized sunflower oil, and amethyst. All right, so I mean, these are things that we can do, and then we can get that from. Can we not get that? I was thinking we'd be able to use like nature essence or something to get these. I'm actually kind of surprised we can't. We already have some flowers. So I could bone meal the crap out of them and just vanilla duplicate them. Okay, so what's the power difference between these? That's like 600. No, that's 400%. So it's definitely a bump in power and it's a bump in durability. Okay, I think we're going to work on this. I think that's our next step here. Like, we want to make the higher tier power things, but we need more power to run the higher tier power things. So it's just kind of a struggle going back and forth here. No, we can't get into ZPM because that's going to use more power and that's going to cause even more problems, right? We need to have a surplus of power and then we can utilize that power. If we're running out of power, then we can't make anything and we're stuck. So I think we're going to put this on hold and then go down this road here. We need to at least get this being crafted. I think we can use a crop greenhouse, right? This goes pretty fast, especially if we like crank the power up. Dragon Steel is ZPM. Yeah. Oh, it requires ZPM power in order to make it. I understand what you're saying now. And that's fine. We can make a ZPM thing specifically for this. That's fine. We can do that. Well, can't we just put 2 LUV things and then that makes ZPM? Isn't that how this is working? So we can already do ZPM recipes. That's not an issue. Yeah, this is fine. This I have turned off. I don't remember if I manually turned it off. Yeah, it looks like. I guess I don't have the energy converter on me. I thought I did. All right, so this thing's got all of the power. I don't think we're going to be able to keep up. That might be able to do it. I don't know. Ooh, we're making some sunflowers now, boys. I have no idea. I guess I'll make like 10,000 and then I'll just turn this thing off. No, there's no drawer, but we're only going to make 10,000 of these. And then I'm going to manually turn it off. Like we did with the carrots. Oh, I didn't grab the sunflowers. We'll put these over here so we don't accidentally... We'll always have a backup if in case we need to make more. All right. Oh, what was this that I have here? Impure Necrodaria solution. Oh, this is what I set up over here, right? This is our centrifuge thing. Oh, we don't have Naquadaria solution disk. That's a problem. Okay. Okay. So the Naquadaria solution... Acidic and Naquadaria solution, which turns into... the sulfate. Naquadaria ingots. So I probably want to turn that into a dust. Let's see here. I probably want to at least get it to this stage if I don't turn it into the ingots directly. So we need a mixer recipe for this. Oh, this needs tritium coils. What? Oh, you mean turning into an ingot? Yeah, I want to get to this stage just so we're keeping the dust. And we're getting back some fluorine. And then Naquadaria waste. Did we have... Nequidaria waste? No. Okay, so I need a disc for that. Okay. And then we want this stuff turned into here. This one. So that's going to give us the sulfate dust. And then the waste. Yeah, that can just go to this distillery. Okay. So I just need to tell the system to start crafting this stuff. The sulfate dust. And I'm going to tell it to craft, I don't know, 10,000? Do 64 at a time. So it says we can't do that. Why not? Oh, I didn't put the recipe in on how to craft this. Bum, 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 bum. And that is a centrifuge. So it looked like the centrifuge a little bit ago was kind of being blocked. I might need to up the power tier so it does this faster. But this is definitely preventing everything else from going through this machine. I kind of feel like I need to make a separate centrifuge for the Naquadah stuff. That's kind of what my original thought was on it, and I'm still there. So let me upgrade the power on this first of all. What's taking us so long? Go, go, go. Must go faster. It says it's crafting this. I don't even know where it's crafting that. Can I bonk this? Okay. I can't see. Is it this block? Is it the middle block? Is it that block? That guy, this guy, beep beep. Resume operations. Oh, looks like we've started making the sulfate dust. That's good. So that should take care of some of these extra fluids. I probably... It's a lot of things that we're currently working on at the moment. Yo, we've already made 3,008 of these? Wait. How is our power doing? Maybe we should just make some more turbines at the moment. Oh, I'm going over here. I need to go down. Down. I mean... Yeah, we're definitely using more than what we're putting in. That's a problem. Now we're putting in more than what we're utilizing. The fact that this isn't staying full is bothering me. And the fact that we have all of the steam that isn't being done anything with means that we can add more things. I don't remember what LUV rotor holder. Let's make 10 more. I'll do 12. That'll do this row and these two, and then we can double that if we need more. Large steam turbine. We're good. We got 20. Should have 4 more. So we have the rotor holders, and it's the dynamo things. We're doing IV. Assuming it's a 16. IV energy. Need 1 more of these. Plug. 4 more of those. I guess I didn't need that. We have 12. Alright, there's our hatches. What else do we need here? I don't remember what all goes in one of these. Maintenance? So I'm gonna need output hatch and stocking. Stocking input, we're good. Make like 10 of those. This is gonna eat up so much power, like restocking all of our EBS from all this stuff that we're doing. I guess there's not really as many on as I thought there would be. That guy being on is a problem, though. That's a big problem. We're turning this off.
Stranger just resubscribed for 6 months. Thank you for all the streams.
Yo, Flightless Stranger, thank you so much for the 6 months, dude. Welcome back. You are welcome. Glad you were enjoying. Yeah, this is a problem. Did I not just turn off? I didn't turn. I thought I turned off the tungsten steel. Did I not? I clicked the button and it didn't do anything. And I clicked it again, then it turned off. Weird. Oh boy. We can't make the large multi-block freezer yet. It's been suggested that we make a second one specifically for the alloy blast smelter, which I'm not in disagreement with. It's just like, I don't know if we need it yet though. Like, we are struggling. I guess what I could do is just parallelize this. Have them all going, like, have multiple of these and have them all looking at, like, a stocking input, a filtered stocking input hatch thing. There are ways to solve this. But I'm kind of like, we're working on too many things at once. That'll just take care of itself, I'm sure, with the tungsten steel turned off. We need to start copying and piecing these. I need to figure out what other blocks we need. So we are needing steel gearbox casing, 2 per. So I need 48 steel gearbox. All right. And then steel turbine casing. I need 28 per. $28 times 24 minus, was it 6 that I had? 666? We can't do that. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna do 28 times 12 then. I realize, Razzle, but there are 24 spots, so I might as well make enough for 24 of them. I'm only going to put together the first 12 right now. But like these things, might as well just make the parts for all of them, because I'm sure we're going to eventually fill this up. Alright, what else do we need while that's cooking? I think we're good. I think we can start pasting. Alright, we're going to stop there because we were running out of Golden Kappa train incoming. Oh snap, you're going to get a Golden Kappa, everybody. Who's hyped for the golden kappas? There's not enough hype happening. All the hype. Hype it up. All right, so we need, I have this on me. I need facade. Boop, 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 boop.
Lolacry cheered 1000, who doesn't want a golden kappa hypool?
What do you mean I'm crafting the wrong block? I crafted the block that I told it to craft. How is that wrong? No.
JVDK77 just gifted 5 subs.
Lolo, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thanks for the support, Lolo. Appreciate you. And JVDK, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for the support, JVDK. Appreciate you as well. Thank you. I need steel turbine. I crafted tungsten steel gearbox. Well, I wanted those, okay? All right. I mean, it happens. Steel gearbox. All right, I'll cancel
Digital
this.
Dummer gifted a tier 1 sub to Golden Kappa Checker. They have given 151 gift subs in the channel.
I need steel turbine casing. Okay, well, we got some. Can I place more of these? Like, I'm just going to keep placing until we run out of stuff. We ran out of stuff. What are they? I thought it was called turbine holder. What is it called? Rotor holder.
Razzle Dazzle 1980 cheered 1000. Sure, I'll take a totally useless emote.
Yo, Digital Dumber, thank you for gifting the sub, dude.
TBZ000 just resubscribed for 10 months.
Razzle, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you, Razzle. TBZ000, welcome back. Thank you for the 10 months, dude. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna manually place this like a caveman. Look at this. All right, so I am obviously missing a piece since these are not forming. Is it the dominoes? Must be the dominoes. Can't see. We need 16 amp domino hatch times 12.
Digital Dummer gifted a tier 1 sub to Scam Train. They have given 152 gift subs in the channel.
Yo, Digital Dumber, thank you for gifting another sub, dude. Appreciate your face. Might as well pop these out while we're at it. All right. So that was these being done. Let me up. Let me up. I don't know how many. Yeah, there we are. Okay. So I need 7 and change steel turbine casing. $28 times 7.5 ish. Do it. What is this waiting on? It's scheduling 512. Oh, it's waiting for the dust so it can do like 512 at a time. Or 256 at a time? I see. Uh-oh, the Golden Kappa train is just about out of here. Thank you for the support, everybody. Enjoy your Golden Kappa emotes. I don't know how much worse of a scam train that is because, like, that's not even a permanent emote. It's a 24-hour emote. I mean, the Golden Kappa is kind of nostalgic. But yeah, like, the fact that it's only for 24 hours is kind of ridiculous. Oh, we are missing Hemi output hatches. Well, we're actually making more. Boop. All right, so this guy needed some work. This guy needs a little TLC. There we go. Oops. So where did I end up? Anywhere? Yeah, okay, so we just need to do these 12. The Golden Kappa doesn't mean as much anymore. I agree. Oop. Now getting the Golden Kappa is just pay to win. Before I used to have to be lucky. Right, and then I don't know if we have enough Steam to support all of these. It'd be super cool if we did, though, and I don't have to mess with any more steam turbine stuff, and it just works. That would be super cool. Not gonna hold my breath on that, though. All right, so interesting. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 channels per row. So I need to do like a separate thing for these. Like this middle row can be all one. These two and these two have to be its own separate. Okay. We need to figure out the applied energistics portion of this. Kind of have an idea, but we need to get this figured out. So, dense. I think we're just going to do this. That'll be able to go all the way down. Smart. So we'll have to end that here. That'll be 8 channels. I mean, I guess technically I could have fewer of these. Okay. We can do this. And this one will be able to go all the way down. Then we just need one more for these two over here. That's too far. And then for this last one, I think the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to put a dense here. Smart, smart. Maybe we'll do this. I'm not sure if I like that, but I think we're going to do it this way. Okay, that should be everything connected. So then I need... that one can connect to this one, and this needs to be its own separate one. Alright, so I need P2Ps. One here, one here, one here. Give me glass. Whoops. How many channels do I have available on this? Enough. So let's go find a empty one. This one right here. So that is going to take care of these 24 channels and these 8 channels. So that's 32. So that thing should be completely full. Then we'll have to grab one more. Grab the next one down. And this one goes here. All right, so those should all be connected through Applied Energistics. We need to put turbines in each one, and then we need to actually give it steam. Copy and paste the settings so it has steam. Turbine. Beep, beep, beep. Let me clean out my inventory. Oh, I didn't put the energy converters or these. Let's actually do that before we do anything else. Interesting. Okay, yeah. I kind of made a mistake here, but it should be fine. We'll just have to put the energy converters in a different position. I should have ran these cables instead of this way. I should have ran them this way. It's fine. It doesn't really make a big deal here. It's a lot of Shell wire. All right. Point. So we are our plug. Plug. We need 12 more of these. Done and done. A lot of repetitive things in this kind of a mod pack. You'll do the same thing over and over and over and over again. And then when you did it enough, then about a week later, you got to do it even more. Even more. All right, 11 more to go. We're almost done. 10 more. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Boom. We're done. All right. So now I need this guy. Oh, actually, before I do that, let's put the rotors in. What is the light level here? It is light level 1, so it is just out of spawnable range by 1. Jeez. All right, so now I got to go through and then load the memory. And then we got to be sad because I'm not making enough steam. I'm just going to do the first 12 of these, see what our steam looks like. Steam go down. We can't support. So why? It's like these things just aren't outputting steam. I've noticed this before. There's something funky about these. I don't understand. It's like it wants to work, but then it just doesn't. Does it need more space for steam? I guess that's possible. Ooh, I feel that lag now. What the heck? Yep, that was the problem. Hopefully this will get fixed as these things spin up. Oops. How low our power is quite scary. Is all this power utilization because of the crafting we just did? I mean, we don't have a lot of things running over here, so why are we using so much power? Oh, it looks like we're starting to fill back up, maybe? Is this thing supposed to be full? It doesn't look full. Yeah, those things are like hurting my FPS quite a bit. Okay, it looks like we must be full on Steam. So if I go over here, for instance, FPS, perfectly fine. But if I go down there, like those things are just killing my FPS. Is it all the lasers? I don't know. Something about this setup, my FPS don't like. Maybe we should get rid of this. I think I had this set up as like a backup, but like we're never gonna be doing anything with this stuff over here. I don't remember. Did these have upgrades in them? No. Turn off particles. Oh yeah. I can already feel like a big difference there. There we go. That's the whole problem, is the particles. Good call. That made a big difference. Did I not turn these on? I didn't turn these on, did I? It's really unfortunate that these things, like, they don't show their animation. Like, unless you replace the rotor or break the multi-block or whatever. I don't know. These would look so much cooler if they all showed their animation. All right. So our power issue should no longer be an issue, yeah? I still need to get myself a, what do you call it? I need to get myself a... Okay, Steam is an issue. A substation. We're going to make, I don't know, 18? 17, we already have one. Well, we're going to add 18 more. And then I need, I don't remember what the other things are called. What are they called? EV multi. 18 times 3. 18 times 3. What's it called? Laser. Oh boy. All right, so then we need fluid cards. This is the last time we are upping this. Anything beyond this, we're going to switch to a different method of making steam. Okay, where did I leave off on these? Oh, what am I out of? I'm out of basic filter. I don't know if I hit every single one because I started and stopped a few times. This one I didn't hit. I think we're good now. Lapidary boiler we have on us. We need, gosh, what's it called? Some kind of pipe? The boiler pipe? Steam pipe? Steam pipe, 18. The bronze rings are taking a minute. I wonder why. That shouldn't be taking this long. Forming press is this? No, not forming press. We need an extruder. Extruder. Oh. I guess I was waiting on something else to be crafted in the same machine, but they're in different input hatches, so it looked like it was being crafted. Okay. Oh, dang it. Get these things connected first. Make my life a little bit easier here. Now we'll place these down. EV these things. Then we need multi-cycle. Okay. Oh, I didn't do this pipe. I was like, why are those lasers not connecting? Now the lasers be lasering. All right, so now we need more lasers. 18 of these. Okay. So these on the bottom side is 5 fluid cards and then 1 item card. Five and 1. guess I should be putting these into. Wait a second. All right, boop, 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 boop. Okay, so that row's done. Overclock. All right. I'm gonna need more fluid cards before this row can be finished. Fluid card. First in the middle was placed on the upside. Well, that doesn't surprise me that I made a mistake. There's a lot of repetitious things happening here. The first in the middle, this one. Yep. Thank you. All right, so let's copy. Where's my card copier? Did I put it? Did I put it in here? I did. Let's copy the fluids. Oh no! Did that ruin things? I don't trust this node now. Anyway, copy that. Logistical overclockers. Yeah, the carry-on mod has like gotten me so many times. I probably should look at a keybind thing for that. I don't know if you can. I think it's always shift-right-click to work, but maybe you can change it. It's one of those things that happens so infrequently that it's just not worth it to me, but it's probably would have saved me a little bit of frustration. Right, and then does this have counting filter? I need more of those. Okay. Oh, that also No, it doesn't have those. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. Have you seen the trailer for Everwind promising Minecraft Hytale adjacent game? Hytale, isn't that vaporware? I can't say that I have seen a trailer for it. How many diamonds do we make per tick? Enough to keep this going. I think we're ready to connect. Steam go up. That's good. Power go up. That setup is insanity. Look, it started out small and it's like, okay, we need a little bit more. So then we like doubled it and it's like, okay, we need a little bit more. So we added like 18 or 27 more. And then it's like, okay, now we need a little bit more. This is the last of it though. I am not going to do any more of this Laser.io stuff. We're going to look at different ways of making steam if we need more steam beyond this. In fact, we might just do it anyway just to get rid of all of this. Just need a little more. All right, so we see the steam turbines blinking a little bit, so that means that we are definitely full in steam now. So now comes the question, where would we put a substation? We don't have room in here anymore. I was thinking we would put a substation here or maybe remove one of these and put a substation here. But maybe we just leave this all steam and we put a substation somewhere else. I don't know. I mean, we do got lots of room to expand to. All of the upper floors here have nothing in them yet. And in fact, I think there's 2 floors on the upper, or no, just the 1 floor. Yeah, just 1 floor on the second that doesn't have anything. I mean, I guess the bottom floor of this building could be where we put the substation because we don't have a lot of stuff going on down here. All this old Create stuff is going to get removed. I still need to fix this floor. That shouldn't be here. Yeah, I don't think we really have much use for this Create stuff anymore. I remember there were a couple recipes that I needed to do something else with, like that clay and soul sand. I'm sure there's ways that we can get rid of that stuff. But yeah, I think we do that. We get rid of the Create and maybe we put our substation right here. Is it worth having another 64 Steam disk to have a bigger backlog? I don't think so, because Steam is so... It takes up so much space. You really don't want to store Steam. basically, if we are running low on steam, no matter how much we have, it's just going to go away really fast. Like you're not going to like store it and then run off steam for a while. It might extend an outage by 30 seconds or something, but it's not going to like really matter. What would make a difference is having a substation where we're just generating power, storing all that power in like a excessively large battery, and being able to run off that battery for days. That would make a difference. Holding more steam, that would give us like 30 seconds. Oh, another thing I needed to do down here. Let's do this. How do I do that? I can't place it on a block. Oh, this annoys me. Okay, we do it this way then. Just wanted to use the blueprint, but no. Well, I mean, it depends on how much power you're storing and how much are you utilizing. I feel like this is broken. This should be like full and it's not showing full. Or is this one fill first and then this one fills the rest of the way? I'm not actually sure. Right, but this one was being empty and then this one was filling up before. That's what's confusing me. Or no, I guess this one was empty and this one was draining and then this one was kind of filling up. Okay, never mind. That's not as confusing. It makes more sense now. All right. I think we're gonna call it here. I think we're done for today. I don't really got anything else that I want to do. We're waiting for our Naquadah stuff to come through. I don't know why we go up here. I do need to get this fixed. We'll finish working on this stuff next time. I think we pretty much had everything taken care of, except for the sunflower oil and stuff. We'll worry about that. Upgrade to the rotors next time. Turn the one EBF back on. I think I need to lower the power. That's going to be our current fix. If I lower this power down, it's not going to run as fast, and then it'll fill back up at a slower speed. Really don't want to do this, but this is what we are doing. So now it takes 1 second to make the ingot instead of 0.5. So this should not backlog. It shouldn't. Yeah, here we are. I think we're fine. I think it should be fine. Is it going to be fine? It should be fine. It doesn't look like it's fine. I'm starting to be concerned that it might not be fine. On a scale of 1 to fine, I'm not sure we're there. I'll keep an eye on this. We're wrapping it up here. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. No stream tomorrow. As usual, on Thursday. We'll be back on Friday. See you guys.